Hello everyone! I just got back from the big Hollywood premiere of Scary Movie 5. And I did see it there at the Hollywood premiere with all the stars who I didn't really see any of them. And I went with some friends and we actually had to wait most of the evening and we got in. We were at the end of the line and we got in. Now if I didn't make it to the movie it would have been okay. I would have saw it when it actually got released. But it's kind of fun to go to these big Hollywood premieres, see it with the so-called stars of the movie. I am not someone who hates the scary movies. I hate where the parody spoof movie has gone thanks to those idiots that do, Date Movie and Epic Movie and Meet the Spartans and Disaster Movie, and they got this new movie coming out this year that's The Starving Games. But they had nothing to do with, well, they did have something to do with the first movie. But they have since stayed away from those and worked on their own film, and they have worked on their own movies to destroy the spoof genre. But luckily, David Zucker from the Zucker Brothers, who gave us Airplane, Top Secret, and The Naked Gun, has been a part of these scary movies. And I think for me, that has helped me to still enjoy these films, though I think the original Scary Movie is the best film and probably the last great spoof movie to be made. I kind of like the second one. The third and fourth were fun, I laughed, and let's just say I don't own the DVDs anymore. They're just not that fun anymore, but if they pop up, I might see a scene or two. So going into seeing Scary Movie 5, which it's been 7 years since the last Scary Movie, I have no expectations. I had no expectations whatsoever. All I wanted to do was at least have a good time, get a laugh, see something funny. See something that would remind me why I like spoof movies, why I like the parody films, why I like those cheap jokes. And did I get that with Scary Movie 5? As I said before, yes, I kind of am a fan and I feel like the last few scary movies are guilty pleasures. But in the end, all I wanted to do was laugh and watch this movie. That's really all I wanted to do. Because I watched those other movies done by those other guys. I hate those guys because I watched those movies bored out of my freaking mind, scratching my head, going, why? But with Scary Movie 5, just wanted to laugh, and I did. I laughed. There's a lot of great sight gags. There's some really things that really work, and then there's some stuff that just doesn't work at all. But I felt like watching this film, since it is written by David Zucker, and it is written also by Pat Proft, who worked on the Naked Gun movies, I could feel like their influence was there. That this was something that kind of reminded me what was so great about the spoof movies of the past. Now, this one is actually directed by a guy named Malcolm Lee, who is, I found out later, is the cousin of Spike Lee. And he's done some comedies. One film that I actually really liked called Roll Bounce, but of course this is just a spoof movie. It is a movie that maybe, not everybody will like, and I'm not going to say I recommend it to everybody, but compared to what we've got so far this year in the spoof reign, and about scary movies, and, we already know, you saw what happened, what came out in January. That was so stupid, but at least this movie is stupid. Some people might find it as stupid as other stupid movies that have come out, but I can't deny that I had a good time watching it, that I laughed, not consistently. There are more sight gags that I just liked. One thing I do like, there's stuff happening in the foreground and in the background, so you kind of get to see, and if you really pay attention you can catch something. And a lot of stuff kind of does work. Especially the stuff with Charlie Sheen and Lindsay Lohan. I felt like that stuff kind of worked, even though that is mainly the beginning of the movie, and then we get to see the real story, and the movie makes fun of Inception and Black Swan and Rise of the Planet of the Apes and Mama and Evil Dead. But for some reason, as my friend brought up, he said that I wish the film was more for the scary movie genre instead of making fun of whatever was popular the last couple of years. But I honestly can't complain. This movie is definitely not for everyone. If you hated the last 3 scary movies, you're not going to like this one as much at all. You might not even have a good time. But I felt like there was something here. There was definitely something here. It's not a great film. It's not going to be considered something memorable at all. But I think when it does come on television and plays on television, I'm going to look forward to some of my favorite scenes in the film. So there you go. And if it's successful, people go see it. Maybe in another 7 years we're going to get Scary Movie 6. We'll have to see. But in the end, I laughed, and that's really all I wanted. I just wanted to laugh. That's it. When you go see a comedy, you really just want to laugh. I'm gonna give Scary Movie 5 2.5 stars. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter and I'm on Facebook. And please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. And also go to WhoYouTube.com.